Welcome to my channel. I'm Venus from Hearts Desired by Venus, and today we are going to play with molds. I'm watching a few videos of people and they're making these paper clay embellishments for their books, and I'm like, whoo, I want to try this. So we're going to see how this goes. Now, sometimes I watch these videos and I get myself into a little bit of trouble because it seems like it's easier than it really is. So I'm going to walk through this with you today, and we're going to find out if this is as easy as it is, if it looks as nice as some of them look, and I'll just go through it all. So I just went on Amazon and I just got some molds, and in particular I wanted to make keys for my books because they seem to be hard to find, little ones for my journals, and so I wanted to make some paper clay ones. So I already put it in the bag. I did get some paper clay from Amazon as well. So I have that, and I have my molds. Now, from what I'm understanding, when you're doing this, it is best to use some cornstarch. So I've got my bowl of cornstarch. And which one are we going to start with? I think I'm going to start with this guy. Looks a little easier to look. Anyways, I've got my little paintbrush, and I am just going to, from what I understand, dust the inside of this mold with cornstarch. And I'm just going to do all of it. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? Let's just see here. I don't know how much I'm supposed to put in, so I'm just kind of, I don't know. Well, I guess this is the whole point of the video. We'll figure this out as I go. I'm going to go with the idea. It's like with cake, when you flour your cake pan. All right. Looks good to me. All right. Now, I'm going to get out some of my paper clay. Ooh, Play-Doh. All right, so what I've understand is you're supposed to roll it out to the shape of what you want. So I got a ball because I'm going to do this. Let's see. And then you just, ooh, I got way too much. Maybe I'd do a smaller bit. And push it in. And then you're supposed to just kind of rub around the edges to take off extras. Smoothing it out. Because you want flat back, apparently. Well, I guess that makes sense, because if I'm going to glue it onto things. All right. Let's see here. I'm just going to try and smooth out the back here. I think that looks pretty good. All right. And then, now there were a couple of ways people were doing. Some were leaving it in to dry and then taking them out. And some were taking them out wet. I'm going to take it out wet, I think. It makes more sense to me. So I'm just going to release around the edging here. This is not doing too bad. And I'm just going to pop it out. Okay, so that's a little heart lock there, by the looks of it. I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so let's try the key. So far, this isn't too bad. Oh, sorry. Pause here. So sorry about that. Never fails. I tell everybody I'm going to start filming, and then either someone knocks at the door or somebody phones. So I'm just going to continue rolling this out. Make sure I've got enough here to cover this key. All right, and I guess I'm just going to push it all in. So far, this isn't seeming too bad. I was worried that maybe I got some of these molds too small and it'd be too delicate, but we'll see. Ooh, no. I might have cornstarched it too well. Yeah, these little ones are a little trickier to rub the extra off without peeling it up out of the mold there. I might have just done some little too small. Because I don't know how well this goes if I leave all the extras off around the shape. Like if I can sand it off later. I don't know. Okay, smooth it out. Okay. Well, it's definitely fussy. But I guess if you're in the mode to do one, you might as well do a bunch. Just take your time. All right, I don't know. Okay, I think this one's good, so I'm going to release it again on all the sides. Okay, this one's not going out as easily. Okay. Ooh, don't break it, don't break it. Don't break it. Okay. So, that's what I was worried is this would be too delicate for these molds. You can see here, it's all kind of wonky and well, okay. Moving on, let's try a different one then. I thought that one was, let's try this bigger one. Now I'm kind of nervous because I got all those little ones, but I think maybe they were too, maybe they're too small. I don't know what else you'd use these for. But let's cornstarch up this one. And this one's bigger, but I'm worried about this part in here. All right, well, I'm going to tap off the extra here. Let's give it a go. So this one, because it's bigger, I gotta get more clay. Let's see. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it in the middle of this one, but all right, let's just do this. So far, I don't know. Oops. This isn't as easy as it seemed. Unless I'm doing this wrong. If I'm doing it wrong, definitely put a comment below so I know. I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I'm just pushing it in. It's definitely not like doing Play-Doh ones. These molds are a little fussier. And maybe it's me. Maybe I got the wrong kind of molds too. I don't know. So this one, I'm just trying to push it down into that, inside that mold. It seemed to have some difficulties getting in there. Let's see. Keep you in frame here. All right, now I'm going to take off the extra again, like I did with the other ones. And they say with the extras, just kind of rubbing it towards the centers so that you're not peeling off your mold. And then just kind of scraping off the top, I guess. Let's see here. Just trying to make it a little flatter on this key. Yeah, I can see you got to be careful when you're pulling off the extra that you don't pull it all out of the mold. Okay, so it seems reasonably smooth. I think I've filled it. Let's see here. Oh, there's a little bit extra still. Oh, no, don't go too far. Not too far. All right. I don't know. I feel like I still got too much on top here. Oh, what was that part? Oh, yeah, see on this locket, I forgot to clear off the middle part where there was supposed to be a hole. Guess I got to make sure I do that too. Because I don't know if I was going to be able to scoop it out when it's dry or not. All right. Okay, I'm afraid I don't want to muck it up too much. All right, so let's try and get the clay off my hands. All right, so I got it all in there. You can see it's all in, I guess. All right, so I'm going to release the sides a little bit. Looks like it's releasing. Top. All around this. All right, let's do it. See if I can do it. This is nerve-wracking. Can I get it? Can I get it? Okay. I got the top part. Oh, this part's the one that makes me worry. It was really deep in there. Okay. Come on. All right. And now I just gotta shape it. Ooh. That turned out pretty good. Now I'm just gonna... So, it looks like maybe these little delicate ones are maybe too small of molds. Or at least too small molds for me to deal with. Maybe that's the problem. It's just me. But I'm happy with this bigger one. And I was worried because it's, you know, recessed in there. And I think the cornstarch is definitely making a difference on that. So, yeah, not too bad. I don't know. Should I push my luck and try one more? I don't know. So I'm going to go and let these dry, and then I'll be back to show you how some of them turn out. All right, so I got some drying. I went back and I did use this mold, and did a few more and put it in. And it is exactly how I feared. This mold is too delicate for me anyways. I got some in, not too bad. But the other thing I have learned, I broke this one a little bit, is if you're not careful in getting all that stuff around the edges, it's stuck on here. And it doesn't, I got a little sanding block here, and it does not really, you can sand the sharp edges off, but I was kind of thinking, oh, I could just sand and buff it out. No, I actually broke that one doing it. You can sand off the edges, but you really do have to take the time and effort and make sure you clear off those edges. And then you got to definitely make sure you lay them out straight. This one here, I didn't quite lay it out straight, settled. I think this whole process was interesting. I think if I'm going to continue with this, which I think I will, I'm going to get some bigger molds. For me, I just felt that these littler ones here were a little too fussy for me. And maybe, other people got more patience than I do for this. I found it just too fussy. Definitely, and I did try this one without any cornstarch in it. Yeah, that's a no-go either. Definitely use the cornstarch. It made a huge difference. This one, the bigger one, was a perfect size for me. It turned out really well, and I'm super happy with them. So, yeah, what did we learn today? Not everything on the videos quite goes as planned for me anyways. I do like this idea, and once I get some better molds, I will definitely be using this a lot more. I've got a huge chunk of this paper clay, so I might as well use it up, that's for sure. And then I'm just going to paint some of these up. I don't know if I'm keeping these ones because they're kind of wonky looking. I might just practice painting on those and just see. But I did get some luster wax here, which I'm going to use later when I paint on some of these. I got the rose gold. And that'll probably be another video where I paint these up because, man, I think I'm going to need some practice, that's for sure. But overall, not too bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought. It definitely wasn't as easy as I had thought. And it's definitely going to take some skill to get this out, a little better. But all in all, I'm happy I tried. I'm going to continue to try, and I'll come back another time when I've got some and I'm painting them and to show you how it all goes. But hopefully, you like this. If you did, please hit a like button down there and subscribe. And maybe you'll give this a try yourself and see how it goes. If you have any tips for me, please stick that in the comments below. I'd love to figure it out to make this a little smoother of a process. And hopefully I will see you again soon. Have yourself a great day.